drag out day and night to get things moving. And I want to commend the committee for having stood up. I'm sure there must have been a lot of pressure from the executive or other corners to get it passed. But at least for the very first time, your side had the courage to say no and to uphold the constitutional provisions. Honorable Speaker, we even as Kenyans, when we go out of this country, for either to work or not, have been to very many missions, talking to diplomats there, and they are very clear in their views. They say they have to comply with the laws of the country. The diplomatic immunities that are accorded is only for the mainstream diplomatic missions that are truly and purely accredited by that country. And whichever way, there are some things that are no-goes on. Things about taxation, things about having immunity against criminal action is something that is beyond. This cannot be entertained in those countries. Why us here in Kenya, we allow that kind of a thing to happen and then let these foreigners go scot-free is baffling. It's just a continuous act of dereliction of duty for those people charged with those offenses. Honorable Speaker, there are very many times foreigners commit offenses, they're scripted away at night, so that by the time they have to answer for those offenses, you are told they're no longer in the country. As I stand here today, Honorable Speaker, the man who was being beaten in Eldoret by the Chinese comes from my constituency. I asked a question here. They have never received an answer. The gentleman was badly injured. Nobody has ever bothered to attend to them. In this disguised view that we want foreigners to invest in our own country. As Baba Mo used to say, nobody will come from anywhere to develop this country. We have to do it ourselves. And if we have to do it ourselves, we must be extremely hard on these foreign investors who come with nothing most important to invest and get us done, get moving. As I conclude, Honorable Speaker, I want to urge the committee to remain courageous in view of the intimidation you normally have to receive. Remain courageous, and God will forever remember that you existed and probably saved this country from one of these funny things that is going to happen. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The member for Marsabit.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to add my voice to this very important debate. And from the onset, I support this motion. And Honorable Speaker, I support it because of the experience that we are having in this country of late, and even in the past, because many of our citizens have suffered in the hands of foreigners. And I support this because the committee has made the right observation. And I like what they have said. Number 4, having examined the Privileges and Immunities Global Center for Adaptation, Order 2025, Legal Notice number 82 of 2025, in accordance with the Constitution, the Interpretation and General Provision Act Cap 2, the Statutory Instrument Act Cap 22A, and the Privileges and Immunity Act Cap 179. The committee recommends that the House declares Privileges and Immunities Global Center for Adaptation, Order 2025, Legal Notice number 82 of 2025, nullity for failure to adhere to Section 17 of the Privileges and Immunities Act. This, Honorable Speaker, is a serious gap that the committee members have observed. And I want to congratulate the members of this committee for standing in the gap and salvaging the situation. Honorable Speaker, if we cannot nullify this today, many Kenyans will suffer in the hands of foreigners who come in the pretense of investing in this country, starting companies that can employ our young people, and at the end of the day, many Kenyans suffer in their hands. The example that many honorable members have referred to is something that has moved the entire nation and the entire world.